And I gotta believe that the reason they're doing that is because I just found this out, and forgive me if I talked about this last week, but I just found out that billionaires, people like Musk and Jeff Bezos, they don't take a salary. They don't pay themselves an income. What they do is they borrow against the value of their stock. So if you have billions of dollars tied up in your Twitter stock or your Tesla stock, basically this is what people think Elon Musk did with Tesla is he borrowed against his Tesla value, and so they pay themselves with a loan. They have to pay up. They have to pay back interest on the loan, but the interest on the loan is pales in comparison
So
to
is that
what
why he's
income
so
tax would be.
depressed that his car company's not doing well?
Exactly. And there's a fear that like if it goes down to a certain point, he could get a margin call and have to produce the money. So that's one of the things that could be in play there. But this is why we want to tax unrealized gains is because if you're borrowing against that stock without selling it and using that to basically pay yourself, you're essentially figuring out a loophole in the tax system. You're not selling
Got
your
yeah,
stock, you're just
yeah.
borrowing against it. And so how do we get a tax revenue based off this loophole you found? And so I think basically billionaires being shady and working the system to their favor is once again requiring us to do more regulation, more taxes. If millionaires didn't always look for an angle, we wouldn't have to always look for a way to close those angles. So
Right.
we need